Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense will get the first swing today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. The shotgun handoff here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, and this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. He'll hand it off. 6-yard gain sets up the 3rd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Oklahoma State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Takes the handoff. It's Cornelius. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receiver makes the catch. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense has got the football. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Dogs. Just ran away from the defense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go on fourth down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They'll run it to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
2nd and goal for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He finds the running back in the flat. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. They got him to sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. This defense making a big play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throws a bullet to the right. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
Get set, get set.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot right here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
Dogs will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Tough spot here, second and long at the 20.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Running with purpose. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Third down after that running play. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Fourth down.
And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on fourth down.
3:25.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's swarmed by the defense.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. And the Cowboys will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. defense got a big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They'll try the right here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running back North Carolina. Second down coming up.
The gain makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. They begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's moving out of the pocket. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. Dump off caught by the running back.
Complete to the back. No gain on the play.
Now it's second down here.
Second down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Gives it to the back. Makes a nice move there.
coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Ball carried by the running back. Picks up. Brings up.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop?
2-9 Philly.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoff, welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off 1 playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion.
Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Great cut there. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Georgia's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got it for a big gain. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Cornelius. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Press coverage now from these DBs. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Horned Frogs bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What you want to see as a play caller, you get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Look at a throw on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Can't quite get there. Defense forces him out at the 2. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The back's got it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Touchdown, Georgia. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Win after makes it a 15-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pass interference. Offense.
You've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They'll hand it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they get him down after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Let's it go. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safe.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Off target and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to take off.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Gonna run it. It's Cornelius. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Dogs will crank up the tempo. A running play called on 4th down. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Dogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming.
On the set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Point after, knocked right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Cornelius. And they'll move the 6 of that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The sack sets up second down. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on the third and long. They'll feed the back again. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third down. Multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's going to take off here, and he'll be brought down. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, TCU. Strong game by this quarterback. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Drake just trucks through the defender. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. they'll run it out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
He's swarmed by the defense.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Back to throw again. Got him. He's sacked. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Fourth down and very long, but the offense is still on the field. They're going to go. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.